The Rockies, a beautiful place stretching 3,000 miles from British Columbia and Alberta in Canada through Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and all the way down to New Mexico in the US. It has a peak of 14,400 feet, diverse ecosystem, and its distinctive seasons. During the winter season, the Rocky Mountains consist of cold temperatures, and average daily temperature range being from 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and a nighttime average being in the low 30s, even 20 sometimes. Furthermore, in some areas on the Rocky Mountains, temperature goes below zero at certain latitudes and altitudes. As the higher it gets, the colder. During spring, the Rocky Mountains receive roughly 25 to 35% of annual precipitation. The average temperature in the spring is anywhere from the high 50s, with the nights dropping into the low 30s. And during the summer, the mountains experience about 30 to 40% of annual precipitation, and temperatures going as high as the 80s and as low as the 40s at night. During fall, the Rocky Mountains have about 10 to 12% of annual precipitation in low elevation areas, with a temperature range roughly being in the 50s. In high elevation areas, there's anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 millimeters of precipitation, and in elevation areas, there's anywhere from 500 to 1,000 millimeters. The soil of the Rocky Mountains is poorly developed. The soils are thin and not well developed due to the steep slopes and lack of sufficient time for soil formation, primarily due to the cold weather. Additionally, the soil is rocky and shallow, lacking organic matter and nutrients, therefore making it unusable for agriculture. At lower elevations of the Rocky Mountains, there are forests and grasslands with a variety of plants. Some plants include the wild rose, boulder raspberry, Rocky Mountain maple, and more. And at higher elevations, there are tundras with different types of trees. Some trees at higher elevations are spruce trees and whitebark trees. Some animals that live in the Rocky Mountain are black bears, mountain goats, and beavers. Black beavers live at lower elevations of the Rocky Mountains by the forests and riversides. They are omnivores, so they're able to eat both meat and plants, feasting on fish, berries, and other animals. Mountain goats live at higher elevations in the Rocky Mountains or alpine regions near the edge of the rocks. Mountain goats can be found at higher elevations, and they're herbivorous, so they only eat plants like grass, lichens, and herbs. The Rocky Mountains consist of a vast amount of different wildlife like bighorn sheep and various unique bird species like the dark-eyed junco. Moreover, the Rocky Mountains are home to continental divide, which essentially is able to aspirate the flow of water through rivers towards the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. The Rocky Mountains were formed millions of years ago by the collision of tectonic plates, resulting in the uplift of Earth's crust and formation of the mountains.